Suzuki, manual, 4-wheel drive turbo, all-purpose RV, curtains, interior roof rack, roller coaster bar, turbo light, and sliding doors. Yeah, UTM Trek is always finding the most beautiful places to film his stupid cars. This is my 1994 Suzuki Every Joypop, and it is the greatest K car ever created. It's a big day today. You're not gonna guess why. The thumbnail and the title probably already told you. We are getting a new car today. I've just withdrawn this at the bank, and me and Bryce are gonna go in about half an hour-ish. Also, I've shaved my head. I don't have hair now, because it is awesome. And yeah, I think we're gonna get some gas and maybe a little energy drink for me and Bryce, because I'm waking him up on his day off to take me to go get this van. So least I could do is get him an energy drink. So living in Salt Lake City is going great. I love it here. I'm loving going to the U. I am so busy with school stuff. Who would have guessed that being a graduate student meant that you were going to be busy all the time? But I've taken this weekend in particular to kind of do my thing and just sort of catch up with life. I've been helping my brother move, and I shaved my head on Thursday, and so I can't believe that everything that is happening this weekend, 2 days of helping my brother move, 1 day of selling the Z, 1 day of buying the van, 1 day of shaving my head, that has all been this weekend. And I got all my semantics homework done. Here we are. Okay, the station itself, the convenience store was locked because, I don't know. So there were like people hanging out front as if it was, oh my God, there's literally a key van. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Bye, that has to be an omen. Actually, you know what, let's go chase it. This gas station's close, so I'm gonna have to find another one anyway, so we might as well go pursue this K van. Oh dude, he is hustling. We gotta catch up. I don't have mics or anything, so I'm just gonna speak loud to cover up for the engine noise. Dude, I'm driving like a jerk. Oh, I see it, I see it. Oh. There it is. Okay, that's dope. That's so sick. Get some breakfast because I have not eaten yet. I kind of got up and went straight to the bank because I was just so excited. Ooh, Walgreens. Let's go here. Bryce probably just wants a regular one. Me, dude, I gotta go Mucho Mango. We've secured these, and this is actually where I sold the Z. It was in this parking lot. It was yesterday morning, so I've been here 2 mornings in a row. You will never guess what I saw now, too. There's a Miata. Look. Dude, all the cool cars are out today. I posted a message in my broadcast channel saying like, oh, new vehicle tomorrow. And I teased it by saying it's something you guys have been telling me to get for a long time. And someone replied to one of those messages saying, a Miata? So we'll see. We'll see. I hope I'm not, I hope I don't disappoint anybody. I don't want to let anyone down by not getting a Miata or an AZ1. We're in the Civic now with the money. Bryce is taking us out, and we're gonna go to Rose Park and buy the van. I totally forgot to be vlogging, but we're here in the K van. It's ours now. We got all the documents and everything, and emissions inspection and everything. Perfect. He hooked us up. We're gonna go to a car wash real quick because both of them could use a little bit of cleaning, and then I will get into kind of what the plan is and what's going on, and I'll of course show you guys this awesome car. This thing is fast. Like this thing is actually quick. Look what we're in. Ooh. This thing's fucking fast. Yeah, it's cappuccino internals, but this thing builds crazy boost. It's like always in boost, and it squeals. The turbo is like hard at work. It is unlike anything else I've driven before. It is certainly peppier than the Z. It's even peppier than the V. Bryce said he was struggling to keep up, and he has a Civic Si. He has a K series. But yeah, it's wash time. All right, we are all cleaned up now. We'll probably begin the journey home. Bryce is heading out. He doesn't want to drive through downtown because it's super bumpy for his car. But yeah, I can't really find a great spot to film, so I'll probably just pick this up in segments as I go home. One downside though that the Z had that this car does not have, cup holders. So you know what? We're just gonna go with the Beat cup holder. So in good old Salt Lake City fashion, we are all backed up because there's some crazy traffic. So far, people are loving the van. People are yelling from the sidewalks. This thing moves. I'm on the brakes more than I'm on the gas because it keeps getting up to speed so fast. But yeah, we're just waiting for this semi to do his thing. We're getting into downtown now. All right, we're on 900 South right now. We're coming up to the iconic Salt Lake City whale. I just felt like this was an appropriate place to take the van. Oh, huge bump inbound. We're all good. But yeah, I don't know which street I even want to turn onto, but we'll do a quick little lap around the whale, or at least a half lap. I think I'm gonna go straight here. This is so silly. So it is much later in the day now, and I've been running errands. I've been taking care of stuff all day. My phone has been dead, so I haven't recorded anything. But we are gonna go up and get the footage for a edit because we need to reveal this on Instagram tonight because I have a busy week ahead of me. And then it's fall break, and then I can make a ton of content. But we're gonna go finish up the review of the vehicle. I'm gonna go through everything finally because this video is probably only like, I don't know, 5 minutes long right now. There he is. Try not to dox myself. All right, we are in the van. Got camera stuff. Back's all loaded up. I don't know if I showed this, but the roller coaster bar is up. I got some hardware for it as well. Got washer fluid. I haven't tested it out yet though, so we're gonna try it together. There we go. Okay, and that's gonna make a mess on my nicely washed windshield, but that is okay. All right, so we are going up the mountain to find a nice, shady, leafy place to get some clips. It says that there might be some construction starting today actually, so we're gonna see. I wanna show you guys my favorite feature of this car while this little minivan in front of us is going slow. There is a turbo light. So when you're boosting, that little light comes on, just like a cappuccino. We are like actually flying. That minivan is gone. I have not had to downshift once. I've been in 5th gear this entire time. If I give it more throttle, the turbo comes on and the car just comes like right back to life. Like uphill in a K car, 5th gear, and we are picking up speed. I'm not even kidding. This car is insane. It is actually insane. I've wanted one of these for so long. I'd never tested one before, never tested one like this. And I gotta say, I am not disappointed one bit. This is the best car ever. I may have found a cute place to get some pictures or videos. I don't know. I don't really want to just like park in here because I think it's like property, but there's a little river and stuff. There's like houses all around. As pretty as this area is, I think we're gonna pass on it just because I'm getting kind of weird vibes. However, I might have to park in here just super quick. It looks so good in here. It's so funny looking. All right, we have gotten a lot of awesome little clips in here. Actually, not that many, but it's good enough. It's something to work with, and it's good looking clips that we could recycle if we need to. However, we're gonna keep going up the mountain and seeing what we can see. There's just like a straight up dog in this road right here. Okay, so I accidentally went into a neighborhood and met the friendliest guy ever. And he absolutely loved my van, him and his kids. So that's good, that's good. Here's the view we're working with right now. We got behind a student driver car, which is terrible luck. But I guess it allows us to go slow and take it in more. It just sucks that I'm in a rush. But here, let's get some dramatic shots of it with the mountains. That's pretty sweet. I just cannot believe how awesome this is, how awesome this car is. know it's kind of silly for a dream car to be like this Japanese minivan, but when it comes as equipped as this one, like, this is the dream spec. I'm never gonna find another one like this. The only thing that would make it better would be like the push button 4-wheel drive, but I can't even complain because this thing is so dope. And this is like the dream K-van. I literally cannot believe how lucky I got with this and how cool this damn thing is. How crazy is this? I was getting 5th gear, 30 miles an hour, build and boost, uphill, steep uphill. This car is crazy. This car is like, this is exactly what a daily should be. It's so much like the Beat, but it just does everything better. Maybe it doesn't feel as sporty, but this is exactly what I needed. All right, we finally found the spot to begin the review, and there are some dope sounding motorcycles coming up. Hell yes. Check this place out. This is, it's certainly fall time. So I finally got a spot to review this car where it's not super windy, and I can actually start walking you guys through this car, mine in particular, why I love it, what makes it so awesome. So we're just gonna get started, okay? We're gonna make this one long take. First thing, something I don't love, I broke this mirror already. Holy shit. I broke this mirror because I tightened the screw too much and a piece of plastic just flung off. So when you're driving, it gets pushed down by the wind. So this is a Suzuki Every Joypop 4-wheel drive turbo, 5-speed manual. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got this all-purpose RV. It's the RV camper spec. And you can see here, it's very hard to read, for any outdoor field, everything, every time, which is, yeah, some wonderful translation stuff. It is lacking in creature features. For example, no cup holders, which is kind of weird, like anywhere. It's got a coin slot. The radio doesn't work. I need to replace that, which is silly because I just replaced the one in the Z. However, that's pretty much it as far as drawbacks go. That is the only stuff that is wrong with this car. So now let's talk about what makes it awesome. So yes, it is a K car, but it does have adjustable seats. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been driving it with it all the way back, and it feels great for me. I'm sure I could be taller and drive it, but if you guys know anything about these K vans, these are definitely the most tall person friendly kinds of K vehicles. It is a 4-door, which is a huge upgrade. I've wanted a 4-door for a long time now, just because getting in and out of the back seat of the Z kind of gets to be a hassle when you have multiple people and you're making multiple stops. The leaves are like, they're totally attacking my car. It has these awesome van doors, which you can just like have open when it's parked, and you get air coming in and out, which feels really nice. But so here's the back seat. Remember, this is all the way back. This is how much room I've got. I'm 5'10", and I'm definitely more legs than upper body. So I'd say it's a good amount of room. I think it's really comfortable. Bryce was riding passenger with me earlier, and he had his seat up a little closer, and I've got lots of room still. There's even a spot underneath the chair to put your feet. But I will show you the headroom as well. This is what you have for headroom. Probably a foot or more. Crazy. There's a ton of space back here, and it's very comfy. And speaking of comfy, since it is the Joypop, we have 2 separate seats and not a bench seat. So you do get an armrest. There are no cup holders in here, and there are no cup holders back here. There is, however, a dual ashtray. The whole car is equipped with crank windows, and you might notice something unusual about these windows for a K-van, which is that they were all the way down. If you know K-vans, you know that the windows only go to halfway. I'll demonstrate. And it stops there, right? Well, this car has a really nice feature where if you twist this little latch down here, as you roll the window down, it allows it to drop the rest of the way. And so you can have the window all the way open. Mine comes with this like psychotic industrial fluorescent light that's kind of coming apart. You can set it to open with the doors and stuff, but it's kind of an interesting touch. And then of course, another thing about the Suzuki Everys is that you have a pouch up at the top. So you can like fit extra stuff. I have, where is it? The walkie-talkie up here. It's not a ton of space, but it's kind of nice that they're thinking about you, because this car doesn't have a frunk, it doesn't have a trunk. It is a K-van, And so it's nice when they add little storage solutions to places that, you know, you can fit extra things in. Let's get on to one of the coolest features and why I like this van so much in particular. It's the RV edition, and it comes with curtains. I'm already in the works doing a collab with my mom in order to get some custom curtains, because I think it'd be really fun if you get like some like campground fabric that, or like cabin fabric, you know, that has like bears and moose and trout and salmon and mountains and trees and stuff. So yeah, I got to get these measured out and send them to my mom. It was actually her idea, so brilliant idea by mom. But it's like there are 6 curtains in this car, so it's gonna be some work. These do extend all the way up, and a nice feature that Suzuki included is a little pin on the door. That way the curtains will stay closed when you're driving and they won't flail around. And it still allows you to keep the window open and get fresh air in while still having some privacy. This is my first time seeing it with all of the windows closed with the curtains, and it's pretty cool. It does a pretty good job blocking out a lot of light, and we're gonna go outside and do an outside in test as well. I'm gonna get this very brightly colored bag as sort of the reference. So if we can see that through the curtains, then we'll know that you can see through the curtains. Something I just found out as I was recording this, you can open the door while the curtain is up, which is really nice. I don't know why that didn't occur to me, because the curtains are on a rail that goes along the top of the car, and the button isn't on the door or anything. So you can just totally run it like that if you want and get some more fresh air while you still have privacy. That's pretty sick. So here's the outside POV. I literally cannot see that bag. Here, let's see. I'm gonna hold the curtain still and force my phone onto it. There. That's about as much as you can see. So there's a good amount of privacy. Only thing I wish is that there were curtains on the front, because you can still see all the way through it. But I am actually really impressed with these, and I think that they're like, I thought that they were kind of a silly feature at first, but now I'm like, no, these are awesome. While we are talking about the side of the van, we can't go on without mentioning the step. I don't know why you would need a step to get into a KEI van. I guess it is a little high off the ground, but not really. But there is a step, and if there was something for me to hold on to, it does support my weight. I'm probably like 130, so that's not saying much, but there's a step on both sides. Now, it wouldn't be a KEI van if you couldn't flip it all down and get it to fold into a very compact and adjustable vehicle. The second step requires 2 hands, but there's a little knob underneath the seat here. You pull on, you pretty much lift it up, and it slides down. Easy. For this one in particular, you have to do this side first, and then you can do that side. I don't know if it's a quirk or a feature, but that's just kind of how this one is. So we'll get the other side folded down as well. So when everything is folded down, you have a nice flat back, just like any other KEI car. On both sides, you have these little accessory areas where you can access things like washer fluid, coolant. That side even has oil. And here, we'll go inside and we'll do another space test. I can lay down. I'm gonna put my feet up like that, and I can lay all the way down. And this is where my head is at. I've got a little bit of room, which you can see is demonstrated right here. And yeah, I pretty much run the length of the car, and the guy who I bought it from told me he just tosses in like a mattress pad, and you've got a perfectly good bed for camping. And of course, if you want to go the poverty option because you don't have a mattress or whatever to throw in the back, it turns into a bed. You might have noticed one little hiccup, which is the roller coaster bar, but don't worry, you can just unscrew this on both sides and remove the bar, and then you don't have to worry about that. I'm laying down with my head on the headrest. I'm laying down with my head on the headrest. I would not actually do this if I was camping. I would bring a pillow, but once again, I fit it pretty good. And of course, the passenger side does this as well, so you could sleep too. And that one would probably be better if you are a taller person, because then you don't have to compete with the steering wheel for footroom. This car does come with some cubbies in the back, which are nice, but they are completely out of reach from the front or even the back seat. So, I mean, I guess they're good extra storage for like camping gear, or I have some detailing stuff in there. And of course, you also have this net up top, so put things in there. So pair all of those awesome camping features with a 5-speed manual, turbo, 4-wheel drive, and not to mention, it's the freaking cappuccino motor. That's right. This thing has the F6A. That is the Suzuki Cappuccino motor. And it cruises so much better on the freeway than either of the Hondas do. I'll do another and probably more formal review video after I've owned this for a little more time, just because like this is literally day one. I got it registered and stuff online, so the plates are already in the mail, hopefully. Either that or they will be tomorrow. But so far, I mean, I cannot give this car a score anything lower than 10 out of 10. Like, this is the best case scenario for a K car in the United States. It's quick. It's actually fast as hell. This thing's fucking fast. It actually does good on the freeway. It has so many features and amenities, tons of space, 4 doors, 4 windows that roll up and down. I mean, like, there's hardly anything here to complain about. It is an amazing car. After reviewing this though, I just want to camp here now. Like, I didn't even realize that I'm on a cliff right here. This goes straight down. I don't know if you guys can hear it or see it, but there's a river. So, yeah, UTM Trek is always finding the most beautiful places to film his stupid cars. That is probably going to be it for the video, because I have a lot of editing and stuff ahead of me. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you literally for the support. Like, I'm 21. I just got my second dream car. I don't even know where to begin. This is so amazing. I'm driving into the sunset. There's a giant lake right there. Like, I'm getting my master's degree. All this stuff. This has been an insane year for me. I just can't believe it. So thank you so much for watching. You know, spread the love. If you see a Suzuki every Joypop, go test drive it. At least give it a test drive. Because, oh my goodness, this is incredible. But there will be more content with this. I'm not going to say coming soon because I have no idea what my schedule will be like. But I do have a break coming up. A week. No work, no school. So there will probably be more stuff coming up.